Hey guys, it's Olivia. Welcome to or back to my channel. In today's video, I will be trying to climb every boulder in the cave. This wall right here is connected to the cave, so I will be climbing on the boulders on that wall too. And I will be climbing the boulders from easiest to hardest. And right here, I'm just putting on my climbing shoes. I'm getting ready to climb the easiest boulder, which is this red boulder. And all the grades of the red boulders, which like I said are the easiest boulders, and the grades are V0 and V1. This climb was really fun because I like the big climbing holds. The next boulder that I climbed on was the second easiest boulder, which is the yellow boulders, and their grades are V2 and V3. On this climb, the holds were not really good, but it was still a fun boulder, and I liked that it had a tricky finishing hold. On this next climb was another yellow boulder, and this climb I would say is probably a V3, and I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of a hard boulder. The starting was a big reach, but right here, these were some pretty good climbing holds. But this part right here was pretty tricky. It was a stand-up, then I didn't know where to put my foot, but then I found out that there was a little foot hold right here. But then right here, these crimps were not good at all. Then I had to place my foot on the volume to put my other foot on the other hold and then reach to the finish hold, which was also not good. Right here, I'm just chalking up because I'm about to hop on the third easiest boulder, which is the green boulders. This was the only green boulder in the entire cave area, and the grades of the green climbs are usually V3s. This climb was fun because I got to use the wall to help, and right here I'm just walking up this long climbing hold, and then it's just a stand up to a pretty bad finishing hold, but this climb was really fun though. For the next climb, I'm trying the fourth easiest boulder or the fifth hardest boulder in the gym, which are the blue boulders. This climb was so fun because it had a lot of toe and heel hooks in this boulder. So I probably should have read this boulder a little better before just going straight to try it, but I was confused on what to do right here, so then I put a toe hook in, and then I reached for this handhold, which was not good, and I fell. So I tried it again, and I knew what I did wrong last time, so I made sure not to do that again. So then right here, I'm adding a toe hook, and then I reach to this hold, and then I get another toe hook in, and I cross my arms, and then I reach to these really good holds. And then right here, I get a heel hook in and a toe hook in and reach to the finishing hold. For this next boulder, I was so excited to do it because this just looked completely my style, and it was so much fun. So right here, I'm just cruising through the moves. And I put my foot here, and then I match on this hold, and then I do kind of like a press right here. And then I get my foot up, and I do a drop knee, and then I finished it. This one was so much fun. For this next boulder that I'm trying is the purple boulder, and these are the fourth hardest boulders in the gym, and the grade for this boulder I would say is probably a V4. And if you guys don't understand what V2, V3, all that means, is basically V0 is the easiest boulder and the grades go all the way up to V17, which is the hardest grade. Anyway, right here was fun because I got to do a double toe hook. And then I had to get two hands on this really bad undercling hold. And then reach to the pocket. And then I had to find some way to get my toe into this undercling hold, which was really hard. And then I reached to another pocket, and then I was kind of struggling right here, but then I just reached to the finish hold, which was really good, and then I matched. And right here, I'm just thinking about where I'm going to place my hands on this next boulder that I'm about to try. And this boulder looks really easy, but it's actually really hard, and I've only seen one person complete it. The grade for this boulder is probably a V5. So right here, I get a heel up here, and then I match on this hold, and then I reach to this pretty good hold, and then I get like another heel in on that hold. Then I get another heel up there, and then just reach to the next hold, which is good. And then I do kind of a little split, and then it's a big reach to this next hold, which is pretty good. Then right here is where I kept falling because I had to put a heel in, which there was no room for the heel, and then tried to reach to the next hold, which I did not do. So now I'm trying the boulder again, and I had to rest for like 5 minutes because this boulder is so tiring. But it's still really fun though, and I'm hoping that I can complete this boulder soon. So right here, I do all the same things as before, and then I try to get the heel in, but that still does not work. So then I try something else, and then I just go back to the heel and reach that, and I missed it. And I was like so determined to get this boulder. I wanted to get it so badly, but this boulder was just too tiring. So I decided to give it one more go. And for the rest of the boulders that I will be trying, I'm going to only try them for 2 attempts each. And I was getting kind of frustrated with this climb because I just kept falling at the same spot. So I think that I might switch the bait up next time I try it, but this was the last time that I tried it for today. So for the next climb, I will be trying this boulder, and look how small that foothold is. And this is a pink boulder, which is the 3rd hardest boulder in the gym, and the grades for for the pink boulders are usually a V5 to V7. Right here is a stand up to this slippery hold. And then I wasn't sure what to do here, so I decided to put my foot on the crimp hold. And then I reached to this crimp, and then I pressed with my right hand, and then I tried to stand up, and on this attempt, I did not stand up all the way, so I kind of fell off the wall. But for this next attempt, I also did not get this climb, but I was pretty close on this climb. So I'm hoping that I can get this V5 boulder soon. So I put my foot on the crimp right here, and then I reach to the crimp, and then I press up with my hand, and I do like a pistol squat, and this was really hard. I'm just inching my way to stand up. And then right here was so tricky because I could not see where the foothold was for this boulder. And then I did have my foot on it, but I couldn't feel it. So then I was just like, nope. So then I just climbed down. So for this next climb, I'm climbing another pink boulder. And this one was tricky. I had no idea what the beta was for this climb. So I don't think I did it right because I haven't seen anyone climb this one. But these holds were not very good. But what I was thinking is that I would do a toe hook. And on this attempt, I did not get that. So I tried it again. And this attempt felt better because I got my toe in more, but it still didn't work for me. This next boulder is a black boulder, which is the 2nd hardest boulder in the gym. And I don't even know what to say about this boulder. This was so hard. I couldn't even start this. I wasn't even sure what to do. I think it was like a muscle up / press right here. I wasn't sure. So I decided to try the other black boulder, and this one I got much further on. This was a really cool start. And the holds weren't very good, but I did really like these holds. And I put a toe in, and then this next hold was such a bad hold. So then I tried it again. I did all the same bait as before, and this attempt was much better because I could put my hand around the next hole much better than before, but my hand could not fit around that really bad hold. Now I'm trying the hardest boulder of all, which is the white boulders, and these boulders are literally impossible. And the grades for these are like a V9 to V10s. And for the black ones, I don't think I said the grades, but they're usually like a V7 to V8. And this was the last boulder that I'm trying. And this one was also literally impossible. I cannot believe how people can do this. And I was just happy that I could start the boulder and get my feet off the ground. But my face was like, nope. But then I did try again. And I still couldn't do it. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!